That's a ton of me. That means I make my own decisions, boy. What do? I could spend a week or two out in Honolulu, and I ain't got $1 billion, but I got a screw.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Los Angeles Chargers. Another step towards the Super Bowl begins. We're off in the first of 4 divisional round games. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. Where's the intensity we expected to play off? Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Herbert from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd down now, Jaguars going nickel. Shotgun give to Hampton. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. From the pistol, it's Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To the air on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. It's away, and not a great kick, angling right toward the sideline. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Motioning one of the tight ends. First carry now. This is Bashal Tutu. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, Lion, 11. Hey, Ginger.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was, how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Big 13 heavy. Silver.
Throwing his Lawrence on 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. All right. Now things starting to pick up a little bit after a slow start, Brock. Last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, they get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid another quick punt.
And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Hey, Ron.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Well, he shot his shot, Brock, but they couldn't connect. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it.
Red on red. Red.
2nd down, give to Tootin. Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still 3rd down. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. The give right side. Here's Bigsby. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
That is textbook RPO right there, Kate. Quarterback's decision-making comes quick off the snap. And that back, you know that he's already looking for those lanes before the ball's even in his belly. Before that defense can adjust to the run, he hits that 2nd level.
On red. Hot.
Bigsby takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars have a great first drive and get the game's first points. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
You go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juice. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score, touchdown in the opening drive, level it a whole bunch.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
380. Set.
Here's Hampton to open the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Set. 380. Ready.
Again, it's Hampton. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back to Hampton. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
To the air this time. Herbert. They're on it. That's intercepted. And the Jaguars take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame.
They'll take over first and 10.
Well, Brock, they could have gone run to set up 3rd and short, or they could air it out and try for more. They picked the latter, and the coverage was ready for it.
Sure was, Kate, and this is why I play in this position. You've got to have a short memory. You must flush it. I love the decision to be aggressive. I always fall on that side of the coin, but when you throw a pick in that situation, such a manageable 2nd down, well, you got to learn from it, move on, and certainly flush it away.
That one's cut along the left sideline. So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. 7-0 is our score. We're back to SoFi right after this. Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. On play action now, Lawrence. It's caught left side by Hill. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Hey, go! John, it's like hot. Hey, Jupiter. Check. Silver.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Jaguars.
First down, and they go right back to him. And that run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Hey, run.
Here's Lawrence to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Yards to go.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Hey, let's go. Son, it's hot.
Shotgun give now to Bigsby. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. He gets 3 on the run, and now a couple of options for him on 4th down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Rip, 23. Hey, Ginger, touch. Easy. Hot.
On 4th down, here's Lawrence. This finds its target. That's Hill. And they bring him down around the 34. So they hit him for 5 yards on 4th down, and they get the successful conversion.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
On the red.
Give up the gut to Bigsby. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Tuipulotu in for the tackle.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
When they were in our defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down.
Fred on the red. Hey, son. Big 13 heavy. Here we go.
3rd and long for him here. Jump off, caught by his back. Strong running inside the 30. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars parlay the interception into points. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14.
Chargers, nothing. Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Patterson now to return it. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10.
Set. Reload.
Running it with Hampton. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning. So it's going to be 2nd down and 10 on the other side, Brock. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Throwing now, Herbert. Going with a screen to Hampton. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Black 80, black. Go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete here to Hampton. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
39-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Hampton. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Complete out to the right. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Set. 380. Ready.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He's got the 1st down grab and still going. Through the middle. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers make it a 1-score score game before halftime. Matt McConkey with a touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun.
All right, let's go. Hey, tomato.
Motioning left is Thomas.
Silver.
First down throw, Lawrence. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23.
Hey.
Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23.
Hey, Ron. Hey, attention.
Lawrence working from the gun. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Hey, Soko, Hunt.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. His running back hauls it in deep right. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars will add to their lead at the end of the half.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage. Big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14. On now is Cook to kick this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
35-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half.
Delta, stop. Set.
Throwing on first is Herbert. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. Second down coming up.
Set. 380. Delta, stop. 5-9, 5-9.
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. Check.
Looking to throw. That's complete. It's the rookie from Georgia. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Set. 380. Go.
Herbert from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the tackle at the 38. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion. Here we go.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Now we give left side to Bigsby. And they shove him out before he can get upfield. 3rd down coming up.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Get it done.
Hey, gun. That's not his hunt. Hey, I'm gun.
Throw here, 3rd down. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
On 4th down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars to punt it away. Punt meets him at the 28. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Now elsewhere on the return, there's an injured player in need of some attention, which he will get as trainers head his way. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position.
380.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. It's his running back. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. But that's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
Downfield, and he has McConkey. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Set. 380.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Dumps it off to his running back. Moving on into the red zone. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers start the 2nd half with some needed points. So the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Chargers 14.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Red on the red.
Lawrence now off the play action. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. On the give, it's Bigsby. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Caught, nice gain left side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Give him 37 on the play. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
You know, Kit, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Tackle made up at 10. 1st and goal coming up.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Hey, let's go.
They send the tight end in motion. Going to the ground again on 1st. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Going the wrong way. It's 2nd and goal now, back at the 12.
Hey, Lion.
Running back sent in motion. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a 13-point lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. Yep. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14. On now is Cook to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Don't stop.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
they would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
380.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
46-yard line.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 now from the 46. Receiver gets it on the handoff. Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain.
This wide receiver run game, what it really does, Kate, is it tests the soundness of your defense. How assignment sound are you? Well, that was an excellent example of this defense doing its work on the practice field and, more importantly, put into execution on the game field.
He brushed him off with ease. And he's going to be across midfield close to the 45 before going out.
Making that throw in double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch, a whole bunch of bodies around him.
To the line, here's 3rd and 3. Herbert. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Let's go. Ready.
Line up the design keeper. And he's got a chunk of yards as we've reached the end of 3. Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. It's Chargers football and they trail. Need to fight to keep their postseason going.
Ridiculous. Take him out.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Throwing now, Herbert. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up 2nd down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. As soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Back to the air, Herbert. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Herbert lost the football. JAGS pick it up. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And Jacksonville makes a Husker touchdown. The Jaguars make it a 3-score game in the 4th. That was awesome. The return became a question of, does he have enough steam to make it back before someone runs him down?
That is the most sprinting we're going to see him do on a football field, maybe his whole life. That distance, a whole lot more than the few yards he's usually running towards the quarterback in the pocket. He had enough to reach that goal line. You're darn right he did. He could sense it, and he wanted it.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Here's Herbert. Catch made left side by McConkey. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Herbert back to throw. Going with a screen to Hampton. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Working quickly here.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another.
Herbert on first down. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Count it.
On 3rd down, Herbert. Brought in by Turner. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Ready.
First and 10, Herbert. As a man, it's Lambert Smith. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the Jaguars.
Herbert throwing again. Cut near the goal line. That is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers get it back to within 2 possessions. Matt McConkey with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers get it back to a 14-point game.
35. Chargers 21. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10.
Hey, let's go. Hey, Soko.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Slot man in motion left. Once again here, second and 10. This one's going to be incomplete as well. Repeat of the last play. Defender there to deny them the catch. Now it's third down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play. And now it's third down.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, son. Hey, kill.
Third and long for him here. Got his man. Thomas has it. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. It is caught left side. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Easy.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Oh boy, we've got to pause here because Trevor Lawrence, he was the one hurt on that play, and now he's in need of some attention from the medical staff. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Running left with Bigsby. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense, pile it on to stop him from getting that first down. Well done.
Again, it's Bigsby. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
On the red. Hey, attention.
Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with the penalty. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. And the defense did have to work for them on that previous play, Brock. So just 5 yards to go now on second following the flag. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. All right, they need 7 here on third down on what is the 9th play of this drive. They run it again with Bigsby. And they only get a couple when they needed a good bit more, Brock. That's going to make it 4th down. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Herbert from the gun. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
380. Good hunt. 380. Good hunt. Set.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
On 3rd and 2, Herbert. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. That's one he knows he should have had. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Real 23. Turn. This one's hot. Silver.
This is Bigsby. And take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Ginger. Done. Red.
Carry here for Bigsby. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
3rd down.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Son.
Running right is Bigsby. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard